and a copy of his ID is attached at page 252. His appointment letter as agent appears at page 253. My lord, he states that he has substantial sureties in paragraph 21. And the sureties include Baji Charles, and Muhammad Kivumbangabo. Baji's national ID appears at page 264, and LC1 introduction letter at page 265. While Kivumbangabo's national ID appears at page 266, and LC1 later at page 267. He also presents Mr. Chiwan Kajirat, whose national ID copy appears at page 268, and later of introduction at 269. Is not biological father, but it is not stated to be.
I think he has presented his biological father.
Oh, sorry, I wrote.
Mr. Mpaji Charles.
Mpaji Charles is the biological father. Yes. No biological mother.
And another person called Muhammad.
Muhammad Kivumbangabo. Yes, my lord. And three sureties and Chiwan Kajira. My lord, the next person is Mubiru Rahim, at number 14, who states that he's age 20, and the resident of Chibuye 1, Kavule Parish, in Chibuye 2 Ward, Kavule Village, Chibuye 2 Ward, Machindi Division, with an LC1 introduction letter to page 274, and his ID for student ID number, for his student ID is also presented from Windiako Island Vocational High School at page 275. My lord, the same person indicates that he has good antecedents and no criminal record. In page 17, and it presents two substantial sureties, including his biological mother, Nabisubi Zaitun, and Mirembe Prosi. Mirembe Prosi, with introduction. Mirembe Prosi. He states to be his auntie, paternal auntie, my lord. that is his paternal auntie. Nabisubiza Ituni's LC later appears at 286, with the national ID at 287. While Mirembe's ID appears at 288, and LC later at 289. My Lord, he also in paragraph 19 undertakes to present himself as and when directed and required. My Lord, number 15 is Donovan Sentongo, age 21, a resident of Ruvuma Zone 2 in Machindye Parish, Machindye Division. This is confirmed by Annexure A, which is the introduction letter from the same zone, dated 28th March 2026. Appointment letters dated at page 295. It states that he
Who is the LC one?
Serunjoji HN, my Lord. The name is written in this tab. My Lord, he, in paragraph 18, presents.
Some of the letters you have presented are not addressed to you. This particular letter is addressed to the chief magistrate, Butambala.
Unfortunately, my Lord, I may invite you to take.
And I'm not seeking Butambala. I need to.
Neither are you a chief magistrate, my Lord.
Well, at least that one, you can forgive the common person. They don't know the stuff. But you have at least looked at the right person. Anyway, let's proceed.
Thank you, my Lord, in paragraph 18, he presents his sureties as his biological mother, Mukasi Annette, and Miss Nansha Lydia, who is a paternal auntie, together with Chizito Jimmy as his sureties.
No ID?
My Lord, they have IDs.
No, I'm talking about the applicant.
No ID, my Lord. It does not have.
That is not national. Why does he have a national ID?
Says he applied but has not, they have not issued. They had not issued it by the time.
But they give numbers, don't they? Where people have numbers,
If you, sorry, they do.
because I remember students who applied got give numbers.
not accessing the number that he has it at home. I don't know the circumstances of the arrest would not give room for that, for tracing numbers. With your permission, my lord, for the sureties, Mukasis. My lord, Mukasi's national ID appears at page 306. And her letter of introduction at page 309. Then Ms. Nancha Lydia's national ID at page 307. And her LC letter from Wafutizugu zone at page 310. While Chizito Jimmy's LC1 letter appears at page 311. His elder brother. With your permission, my lord, the next is Namaganda Madina. Namaganda Madina's affidavit appears at page 312. My lord, she states that she's a female adult, aged 21, and a resident of Chitambuza zone in Kanyanya, where she stays with, she states, biological mother, Nabanja Afua. My lord, she attaches only the national ID of her biological mother and a letter of introduction from the vice chairperson of the LC1. This, my lord, for her case, she only presents her school ID of Samson Memorial High School.
She doesn't have a national ID.
registration. Unfortunately, the mother, my lord, subsequent to the guidance by the head, the mother is waiting for another move. Oh, nice. My lord Namakanda is a student in senior 6. As per the school ID at page 331. And the mother's documentation, Nabanja Afwa's LC1 letter of introduction appears at 328. While the national ID for the mother appears at 318. 316, my lord. Sorry, it is 316 for the national ID and 317 for the letter of introduction. My lord. My lord, whereas the applicant had intimated the intention in paragraph 18 to present Lutaya Shakira as the second surety, later Shakira traveled and is not able to be present. We would seek your permission to substitute Shakira. Those documents appear at pages 229 to 330, with a new surety by the names of Nasiwa Mary, was introduced by an LC1 letter from Katoke A. LC1.
I don't have one particular one.
True, my lord, I'm seeking your permission so I could substitute and submit the documents, which I have here. My lord, the letter of introduction is here. This time, this one was smarter because it's close to Kampala and brought to the High Court of Uganda at ICB.
Yes, I've noticed that some of the letters are probably were planned to be used in the magistrate's court.
No, that was not the plan, but
because the dates are so far away.
No, my lord, the process of
Probably January.
gathering documents started way back, and those ordinary people.
The more recent letters are directed to this court. The register of the
my lord, we undertake, my lord, to do better by advising them on the proper basis. My lord, Nasiwa Mary is equally introduced by her national ID. With your permission to present her. And my lord, we shall present the origin of the national ID, but the letter is presented in the original. As we bring the churches. My lord, the applicant, thank you, madam. My lord, the applicant undertakes on her own to appear as directed. But in paragraph 19 that you be pleased to allow her to be released on bail so as to continue with her education, being in her senior 6 vacation. And seeking to join her institution. Only if she's released on bail. She has no previous record of crime, and undertakes to present herself for trial and not abscond. My Lord, the next applicant, number 17, is Nachibuka Hanifa. Who is a female adult aged 24 and a resident of Chitambuza in Kanyanya Parish. She attaches a copy of her national ID at page 336. And let's see one introduction later at page 337. It states that one, she is employed as a bursar, a school bursar at Highlands High School, where she sat for her UCE in 2018, and attaches a copy of the letter from the school head teacher, marked as honest child. At page 348. She also states, my Lord, that she's a single mother of a 3-year-old child, female child, to wit Mwanguzi Amina. That is in paragraph 18. Whose welfare is entirely dependent on her. She presents two.
Where's the child?
Sorry.
Where's the child?
Now currently with the applicant's mother. My Lord, she presents two substantial sureties to which Namagera Nur Centum, and Kizito Tuaha, whose documents appear at page 249 is Namagera's 249 Namagera's national ID and letter of introduction from Chitambuza at page 350, while Kizito Tua has national ID and the letter of introduction appear 251 and 252 respectively. My Lord, she states that she has no criminal record and has good antecedents and respects the process of court and undertakes to abide by bail conditions as may be said. Byonna Nakivubuka, Hanifa Nakivubuka's national ID, my Lord, appears at 333, together with the LC letter at 337. The letter at the school, my Lord, appears at yes, my Lord. Thank you. The next applicant, my Lord, is Bumbi Jackson, who is applicant number 18. Whose affidavit appears at page 353. This particular applicant, my Lord, is aged 30, a resident of Ndeje, and a special hire driver at Usafi Market in downtown Kampala. While he has not presented personal letter of introduction, he has presented two sureties. He has presented two sureties under paragraph 20, who include his biological sister, Chakwaire Maureen, and Weguro Davis, whose documents appear at pages 368 for Chakwaire Maureen's introduction letter, and page 267 for her national ID, while Mr. Davis Weguro's national ID appears at page 269 and 270 for his LC introduction letter.
This person had no ID.
There was no, he says it was retained at the police. My Lord, he makes a personal undertaking. He states in paragraph 19 that he is a law-abiding citizen with no criminal record, and makes a personal undertaking in paragraph 22 to appear and face his trial in addition to his sureties ensuring his attendance.
What is the relationship with the leero and brother?
His brother, my Lord.
I don't think I have an introduction from this local council chairperson.
Well, unfortunately, my Lord, the people who would ordinarily answer for that are people who are down because we have been incarcerated since. I think we shall interrogate that. My Lord, but the next is Valiguza Peter, who is number 19. Peter Valiguza, my Lord, states that he is age 41. Peter at page 371 to 72, my Lord. That's where I'm drawing it from. That is age 41. And my Lord, that is a taxi conductor at Chiribi Grounds, Kabasanda Stage, in Chiribi Town Council, Butambala District. It states that
This person has not even presented you.
yes, my Lord, I am receiving some else documents referring to him from Taka and Butambala for the service, for the sureties, my Lord. For the sureties, originally you are not presented the sureties to us.
There's no SU1 letter, no changes. And of course, the letters they were not there for both of them. But there's no surety mentioned.
That's true, my Lord. I have already received some letter in relation to sureties this morning.
And you jump that over as well. You give to the previous one.
I'll do that, my Lord. And your guidance proceed to Muchibi Yusufu Kwamira at page 385. This is number 20. My Lord Michi states in paragraph 1 that is aged 49 years and a resident of Litwetwe Parish, Chibibi Sub-County in Butambala. He has just received, my Lord, his introduction letter from LC, signed by Mr. NUP M. Abdallah. I have my
There is an attachment, national ID and letters of introduction. 389.
Oh, 389, my Lord. Yes, I have this.
Although not seeing the national ID.
Yeah. Sorry, my Lord. I only have the letter from the 20. My Lord, he informs me that the sureties have his national ID. They're down. I don't have his letter of introduction from the Parish. As you guided by him. We undertake to present his national ID. My Lord, he says is that he's a taxi driver who was only coming back from work and got arrested at Chibibi, where he was detained for 4 days. Paragraph 9, that he was beaten by men with sticks, asking why he was walking at night. Yet the public had been warned not to move at night after voting. My Lord, he states that he has no previous record of any criminal doing and has a strong defense charge of terrorism. That is page 20. And has a fixed place overboard and will not abscond. In paragraph 22, that is a single father of 12 children whose livelihood is dependent on him as a breadwinner. I wrote that paragraph 22. And that he has substantial sureties, namely Tebusweke Aksam Kwamira, who is stated to be his biological brother, Mr. Mutiaba Ibrahim, also his brother. And that they are willing to stand should. My Lord, Mr. Tebusweke's national ID appears at page 400. While his letter of introduction appears at page 401. While Mutiaba's national ID appears at page 402, and letter of introduction at page 403. Lord Mr. Muchibi undertakes to appear and not to abscond under paragraph 25. With that, my lord, I move to Kankwasa Ivan. As number 21. My lord, Akankwasa states that he is aged 18 and a resident of Simba, Kibibi Parish, in the Gombe Sub-County, Butambala. This one was not an agent, but somebody who was only walking back home and went to check on his friend at Chibibi. The friend is Muhumuza Jackson, from where he was arrested by men in military uniform, asking what he was doing at the fuel station. He was arrested, and the rest of the story, how he ended up in court, a lot appears at paragraphs 4 to paragraph 10. My lord, he says, is a law-abiding citizen who respects the rule of law with good antecedents and has never been convicted. Presents two substantial sureties. My lord, whereas my lord, at the time of drafting, he had presented Mr. Sejemba Mohammed. He now seeks your permission to substitute Sejemba, who got an accident and is not able to come to court, with Maureen Nabaka, who is her friend and is a resident of Gombe LC1. Sorry, my lord, Maureen is already there. Yes, at page 418 is her nationality. And 419. So we are substituting Sejemba with Sewan Kambo Saddam Hussein, who's later, my lord, of LC and national ID, to seek your permission to present. Mr. Sewan Kambo is introduced by letter of LC1 from Kibibi Local Council, Bamalan's cell. As Kaduna B. Abdallah Mugambe. Well, the name is Sem Mambo. Mr. Wanka. I don't know. That is the name in his ID and the later of introduction. My lord, he undertakes to honor the terms of his bailiff granted.
What is the relationship between the Africa
My lord, it
and
says,
Maureen Navaka as well as Sema?
it says they are his friends, my lord. Next surety, my lord, is Yusuf Ramadan Chiwanuka, number 22. Sorry, next applicant. My lord, Ramadan Chiwanuka's affidavit appears at page 422 of that volume, and he states that his age 21. Is a resident of Masajja SL, Namasua Ward, that is Masajja, that is Namasua Ward, Masajja Municipal Division. He has a letter of introduction appearing at 2426. From the same village. And
Why does he call me a teenager?
sorry, my lord.
Because he wants to say that he's a teenager.
Yes, my lord. I think it draws it from the age of 21. That is his interpretation. Yes,
He's not introducing me. He's introducing this parent as a resident. He has not mentioned anything about
my lord, he says,
the applicant being a resident of that thing.
yeah, my lord, he says, I take this opportunity to introduce you to this above named son,
Yes.
Mr. Elias Yusuf Birungi, and Miss Nabirumbi Sauda, our permanent residents in Zindi, one of our 12 zones along the Savara Road. To my lord, the strict interpretation is yes.
It's just there's nothing. My common sense telling he has not introduced the applicant. But he seems to have very high regard to the parent.
True, my lord. And
Although he recommends him, but he does not say where he resides.
yeah, it is true, my lord. He only knows him through the parents.
That is one hour good.
That's true, my lord. And the applicant,
But must say that me.
yes, my lord. My lord, the applicant was arrested at the first applicant's home. And he states that he's a law-abiding citizen who respects the rule of law, with good antecedents and no criminal record, with a substantial defense to the claim. In paragraph 16, he presents Mr. Birungi.
The applicant does not have an LC, a national ID.
The only applied has not received this money. He introduces his substantial sureties as Birungi Zamzam, and the Musinguzi Swahili. In my rotation. Zamzam is his sister. And Mr. Virunji's quote unquote cousin brother.
I thought it's Musingu.
I have Musingu is my relative. I have Musingu. It says Musingu is Swahili. Virunji is Zamzam. Yes, Virunji is the lady. Swahili. Says it's a cousin brother. Yeah. In the ordinary Chiganda sense, it is your brother, my lord. That's their relationship.
That is the African way. But the clans are not together. The clan members don't live in one place.
No, they don't.
Like where I come. So it is really easy to be related. So the big clans that are here, some people are living in other people live in India, but they belong to the same. So establishing the lineage is a very long story.
It's not a difficult one, my lord. Yes.
I see it from the introduction. You have to say the other one is died you died you know?
That's true.
But if I started to establish from where I come from, that lineage, it would be easy because we are neighbors.
I don't know, my lord.
More or less, it's always open. It would be funny to have a single person of the certain clan living here alone. You would also be having big brothers or anyway. I've learned this living in Uganda, but it still amazes me.
Well, my lord, it's the way of life. Yeah. Thank you, my lord.
The city came to you and disorganized.
It actually did, but disorganized is just one aspect of life.
That one.
The rest we are happy.
The good thing you have rules that body. You can't marry from Islam, you can't. That is good. But if it was my clans people started like that, the marriages would have happened.
The names will tell and will make it difficult for people to marry without knowing. Because by name you are able to tell us your family. And especially they have the same root, the same great-great-grandfather whose children the family falls into different families, and we are able to identify ourselves. My lord,
I give you 20 years as you continue to identify each other.
My lord, we will receive them with grace. That said, my lord, Musingu is a cousin brother, and Musingu now is not in Ghana. Yes, because it could be through the mothers,
The other side.
could be through mother, auntie.
But there's a lot of it.
Yes, ma'am. My lord, the applicant undertakes to present himself for trial in addition to the undertaking of his sureties. My lord, the last one is Owori Brian. Owori Brian says that he's 32 years. Lord Owori Brian is aged 32 years. His affidavit appears at page 441. And is a resident of Chikajo LC1 in Bweyogere Division. He is introduced by a letter of LC1 chairman dated 12th April 2026 at page 445. And his letter of appointment as agent appears at page 446. My Lord, the applicant states among others that he was appointed as an agent and exercised those duties. He went to sleep over at the first applicant's home, and the rest of the events have been enumerated by other applicants, have been reproduced in his affidavit up to paragraph 11. And then the arraignment and subsequent appearances in court as stated up to paragraph 17. In 19 he says,
Why the relationship that he has with the surety.
oh my Lord, the sureties that are mentioned in paragraph 21 substantial sureties, Ndagire Justin, Nancha Justin is the sister that he follows. So that is his elder sister. And and so is Kaira Geoffrey being his brother, big brother.
Which planner is yours?
Oh, not brother. Brother-in-law. Okay.
Kaira is brother-in-law.
Is brother-in-law.
What about Nancy? Why is she in Uganda? And you are either from Tororo, Kenya.
The same mother.
The same mother, different parents. Possible.
Nagire Mariam is the mother-in-law.
Yes, that's
Nagire Mariam is the mother-in-law. Kaira Geoffrey is the brother-in-law.
Forgive me for expecting the surety to be called Keno. Yeah, no,
My Lord, he's only true Ugandan.
it is.
Thank you. My Lord, these documents appear in the case of Nancha Justin at page 457 for the national ID.
It doesn't seem to have a national ID.
That it got lost and he was in the process of asking for replacement by the time it was lost. application filed, copy of which the surety is now with them. My Lord, Kaira Geoffrey's national ID appears at page 459. While the letter for Kaira appears at page 460. My Lord, this one is addressed to the Registrar of the High Court of Uganda. It has so many words, that's why I was taking one of my name. I say thank you for the good job you are doing.
That is just a common statement.
Yes. But Kaira is down there.
It's a common statement.
Yes. Well, I would like to peacefully request you to help Mr. Kaira Godfrey on the issue he has applied to your office. Because he's a true resident of baweddeyo. My Lord, Ndagire Mariam's documents, the national ID appears at page 461, while the LC1 letter appears at page 462. Applicant number 8.
You are lucky that you are standing.
I was actually feeling, my Lord, the issue of standing.
You are also feeling uncomfortable. But it's healthier to stand there.
That's true, my Lord. My Lord, yes, we shall come back to make it clear.
I think I'll get to give myself all 1 hour.
Most of my
So let's see, return here at, this is now 2:26, so we shall be here at 3:20. Not exactly 1 hour.
Kama Katonda lwaki wampa obulungi bukona Okay, bana tugenda umulamu tugenda kuddayo. Yeah, we are going to back after an hour. So munzikirize nsokemba umuzeemu ngenda komawo.